When being busy or accomplishing all the things in life just takes so much of your energy and your attention that even though you love your partner so much, he or she tries to connect with you when you're in the middle of those things and it just doesn't work, right? Well, that can be damaging your relationship silently more than you realize. So let's discuss that today. My name is Shauna White, relationship coach for spiritually awake couples. And this is a really important topic because your partner can shut down if they try to connect with you and you just say no one way or another too many times. They might stop asking. I actually spoke with someone not too long ago who was explaining how he used to initiate intimacy with his wife, and she always said no, and she always said no, and she always said no. And so he just felt like, okay, I don't want to be pushy. I'll just let her initiate. And she didn't initiate very often, but then his desire subsided. And uh, some years down the road, she was like, hey, how come you don't initiate? And he's not really sure what to say to her at this point because he's adjusted to a different way of finding fulfillment. I don't know that I could say and connection. I don't think that he really feels connection with her. And this is one of the things that's funny. Like for me as a spiritual person, I I've I've really it's been an issue. Like physical intimacy without energetic connection does not work for me. It just does not work for me. And it hasn't worked for a long time. And I didn't have words to describe that many years ago. Now I understand it better and I can explain it if it comes up with my partner. Another way people say it is emotional connection. Um, yeah, so intimacy is an energetic experience. And then that energetic experience of closeness and like merging energy with another person or feeling their energy, another person, your partner, we're speaking of specifically today, because you can have energetic experiences with other people too that are not a violation of your intimate partnership. Um, but but intimacy with your partner is it's an energetic experience, and so what we do throughout our day is always involves a component of managing our energy through our focus. There's physical vitality energy, which is like how much energy do you have to like to show up for anything that you're doing. But another facet of energy management is what does your energy feel like based on the information that you're focused on and that you're processing. So when you're working, like when I get on the computer and do things on the computer for my work, um, that is a very different focus than being in a receptive place to connect with my partner. So if I just get hypnotized, so to speak, by the joy or the emotional high of accomplishing, or even hypnotized by the idea that I'm behind because I have goals about how much I want to accomplish and I haven't accomplished those things yet. And so I'm behind, so I need to drive and drive and drive. Then I can leave my energy in a way that it's just not open for intimate connection with my partner. And that's that's a mistake over time. I feel like our intimate partnership relationship or any of our closest relationships get the least amount of attention, of like maintenance type attention or intentional attention. And yet these are the most important relationships to us. I'm including and broadening that to family as well. But but with our intimate partnership, I feel like it's really important to pan back every now and then and say, okay, what's going on here? And is it aligned with my goals and what I want? Because if I want intimate connection with my partner, and um, it's not, intimate connection is not just like a nice to have. That's actually a a, uh, a unique territory of really deep human growth, personal growth, and we can only do um, that kind of growth with our partner. So, I mean, like the integration of the heart and the energy, the emotion, the sexual energy with another person, all of that together is so powerful and like soul healing, heart opening. This is okay. Someone gave me a question. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Although, if you could clarify your question, you say, how do you feel about setting limits in a relationship? What kind of limits are you talking about, Chester? Um, so that fire beyond ourself, where we're actually merging with another person, that we can experience um, heart energy with sexual energy, with spiritual energy, all this together is it challenges us to stretch and grow and embrace the divine deeper than we can do on our own. So intimate partnership is not just a nice to have, it's an opportunity to grow into your Christhood, to grow into the butterfly that you're spiritually designed to become. And so, yes, we want to be authentic with our energy, and we want to be honest. So if our energy is not in a place to connect with that physical sexual energy with our partner, that's okay to be honest about that. But it's also important to pan back and notice that we're making choices with our energy and our focus. And are we making choices that are aligned with everything that we want in our life? And if we really want that fire with our partner, then we do need to allocate time and attention to allow our energy to be primed and ready for that. And yeah, that's really important. I feel a little sad for somebody that I was talking to, because um, this person didn't stand up for the fire in her relationship, and then she lost her relationship. She was comfortable. She was happy and comfortable for years with a complacent comfortability in her relationship, and that's not that's not. I mean, I do not want to judge what people want to do in their life and with their relationship, but intimate partnership a is a vessel for this fire. And I feel like it gets wasted in a number of ways. That opportunity gets wasted when people become complacent and comfortable and busy, and they just don't make the space for connecting with that intimate fire with their partner. And it also gets wasted when people get too physical in their perspective about sexual connection, and they think it's um, that it's about getting off, and it's about doing things on the physical level, and it's about sexual need. And there's such a higher, deeper place to go with that capability of how we can connect with another person, um, if we really take it to a heart opening level, where it's really about the energetic intimacy and feeling our intimacy with the divine while we're also feeling our energetic intimacy with our partner, and then let all of that energy flow guide what happens on the physical plane. When we go there with our intimacy with our partner, it's amazing. It's deeply healing, and it's really powerful. And so, food for thought. Pan back, see what is going on in your relationship, and what you want, and what possibly needs adjustment in order to really make the space inside yourself to say yes to your partner for deeper energetic connection. Those are my thoughts today, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And I had a question that says, how do you feel about setting limits in a relationship? But I don't see the clarification about that yet, which is, what kind of limits are you talking about? So I'll check back in the comments for the clarification, and I will cover that question in another video. All right, take care.